Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel Excelbook. In today's video, we are going to show how to create histogram charts in MS Excel using pivot table. In the previous video, we had created a histogram chart using MS Excel formulae, where all the calculations done were manual. Creating histogram chart using pivot tables is a relatively fast process which we are going to showcase. As we all know, a histogram is a chart representation of frequency distribution of sample data. Now, we have the same Excel sheet of the previous video where we have the price date, price and price return in column C, D, E respectively. In cell H4, we have minimum value of price return. In cell H5, we have maximum value for price return, and in cell H6, we have hard-coded interval value, which is a user input. Now, let's keep our cursor in cell J4 and let's keep it as our active cell. Go to Insert, select Pivot Table, a dialog box will open. Here, you can see an option Table Range. Select entire data table, including headers. Another option here is Location, which is by default our active cell, which is J4. Let's press Enter. You can see the pivot table field on the right hand side of your screen. Here, date, close and return are fields, which we took as headers while selecting table range. Below that, we have four options, which are filters, column, rows and values. Here, we can select return and drag the same to rows. You can see in column J, we have price return data. We will again drag return in values, and in column K you can see sum of return. But to create histogram, we require count of return and not sum of return. So we will click under sum of return under pivot table field areas, and you will see a new window opening. Here we will click on value field setting and change from sum to count. Now we will click on any cell of column J and select group in it. Now in this dialog box of grouping, you can see pre-calculated maximum and minimum value, which will match with manual calculated value in cell H4 and H5. Here we will change interval as per our convenience. Now you can see the interval value ranges from -5.42 to 3.5% with interval and count of return of the values in column K. To clarify this, as an example, in cell K13 we have value 22, which means the total number of price return values between 0.0141 and 0.009 is 22 times from the entire price return range. For charting purpose, the grand total at the bottom of the pivot table is useless for us. Let's remove the same. Go to Design tab, click on Grand Total and further click on Offs for rows and column. Now, our data for histogram chart is complete. Similar to the previous video, we will go to Insert tab and click on 2D column chart. Select the data accordingly and our histogram chart will be ready. You can format the histogram chart accordingly. So that's it in today's video. If you find this video interesting and knowledgeable, then subscribe to our channel, like this video, and if you have any query, then write the same in comment section below. Thanks for watching.